Hey everyone, this is Teltz from Exodias Exalted, bringing you some war attacks. So let's go ahead and watch some X's and O's and see how the first one goes. This is Sir Mix-a-Lot. He's doing a Shadow Go La Loon. He's got wide 2 golem spread coming from the top. Originally, I think he was trying to get both golems into the core, get around the 80s to kill the queen, get the CC, and get both 80s down. But one golem kind of gets stuck up tops, and there's no way it would have gone and taken a jump, even if it was placed a little bit higher. So he drops a jump, just gets that one golem in, and gets his heroes down. It's better to get what you can than try to get too greedy with your jump spell. CC's going down, Witch is still up, but that's not going to be much of a problem. Gracious King fighting through those witch and those skeletons. First AD does go down, King goes core, Queen is sniping around buildings. She's going to end up taking down that Wiz Tower Expo. And she's going to get the second AD. So half the base, third of base already gone. Let's just leave the rest for the La Loon. He comes in backside from the air sweeper. You do not want to face the air sweeper head on unless you really have to. Does a counterclockwise motion, working fine around the base. First rage is good, gets through those first defenses and pushes into the core of the base. Dropping 2-3 loons on defenses to just easily destroy them and work in. Now, this is pre-update. Your loon count is going to change some. Your rage placement is going to change depending on whether you're going to do rage or haste due to the higher hit points on defenses, especially these level 11 archer towers. Loon drop and death will no longer kill them. You're going to need 2 loon drops. Now it's just about cleanup, speeding it up, so we'll go ahead and get on to the next attack, which was a good attack by Sir Mix-a-Lot. Alright, we're releasing the hounds once again, brought to you by Kevin. This base is a weird take, almost on a Town Hall 10 version of a Dragonfire type base. Offsetting Town Hall, wide compartments. It doesn't work. There's no infernos. Town Hall 9 versions aren't going to work. It's the same thing as you see Town 9 versions of that popular anti-2 base, square base, and it just gets wrecked by GoEWE. So just because the base works for a Town Hall 10, it will not work for a Town Hall 9 due to the fact of infernos alone. Kevin's King and CC kill is going just fine right about now. Queen's lagging behind. Especially in post-update, your Archer Queen will lag behind a lot more than normal, and it is imperative that you make a wider funnel, because she has even a more tendency to bounce on you. The good thing is, you see, defense is so spread out, Queen can just chill for a little bit while she's sniping things around. Saves the rage, takes out the sweeper, and then there goes down the enemy Queen. It was just too easy to take out that stuff. There's nothing hitting the Queen on the backside. So even the front side of the cold blood does not go well. Your Queen's with plenty of health to snipe out the rest. Now he's starting to counterclockwise from 11 o'clock. A little slow on the southern end. Hound was taken for no reason. Loons are bunching up. I like to avoid that as much as possible. Keep rotating around the base. Don't just spam it. Only 2 defenses left. A hound still didn't pop. That's why you need to time in your hounds. You always want them to pop. Let them get in there. Let them tank. That's what they're meant to do. Let them pop so you get that DPS from the pops to help you clean. It's not going to be an issue with time for this base. And it was a 3-star by Kevin. Now, let's get some Mr. T's in the mix. This is a great attack by Alex. A lot of y'all will see this base. It's been popping up a lot lately on Town 9s as an anti-3-star. I think it's a pretty decent base. It's going to take a decent attacker to 3-star this base. He's coming in flat side. We had a first attacker come in on a corner route up north. You almost never want to come in on a corner route. Things do not funnel as you want them to, almost 99% of the time. So try to stick to a flat side if at all possible. This guy's 2 golems in. Everything's working well. He brought some witches. I think that's just a personal choice, is to help with clearing, help with a little anything with a CC kill if that queen does get stuck behind. Queen's still sniping out buildings left and right. He's got a few hogs going around. Drops his first giants and start tanking some of the point defenses for his hogs. Dropping 2 to 3 hogs per defense. Goes a little heavy on the left side. It's not much of a need to do that. It'd been better to save him a little bit more up top. So you see, he went so heavy on the left side, he lost a lot more hogs to spring traps that really didn't need to happen. But this is a single bomb base because trying to stop the surgical. Usually when you want to stop a surgical, you have single bombs spread out around the base because they don't have enough heal spells to make up for hitting one bomb at a time. They can't just heal through them all at once. And you have this double bomb spots, so they have to guess. Speed it up. That was a nice attack by Alex. Now this is a nice special attack. We're going to bring you a Town Hall 10 Go-Ho attack brought to you by MJ. He is going golem heavy on that eastern side of the base to try to get them all to funnel into that nice little hole that guy was kind enough to leave. So he's going to get his golems to funnel down there after his witchers take out the outside building so his heroes can just go straight into the bottom of the base. Golems taken, hitting all the bombs, taking for the queen, soaking up the others inferno damage. Rage just uses the rage to get his heroes through that section as fast as possible so he can go ahead and drop his hogs up top. All the bombs are on that lower portion, so he doesn't have to really worry about hitting any bombs while his hogs are going through the base, so he can just kind of blanket the base with his heals. Hogs are working around perfect timing. Last inferno just goes down. Only one bomb left, up, down, bottom. And once that Tesla goes, that bomb will go also. Got a couple hogs spreading out. The king's not one-shotting hogs right now, which is really important. It's not high enough for that. Last defense goes down. Now it's just a matter of having enough for cleanup. Saved some wizards for up top. Had a few archers also to help with cleanup in case he didn't have enough hogs. He has enough hogs to really help through those middle storages. And that was a really awesome attack by MJ. So let's go on to another Go-Ho from Logic. He decides to do a kind of old-fashioned Go-Ho. He's going to pull the CC. Not going to try to do a lightning. And nowadays, we got the poison spell now. You don't even need to worry about bringing a lightning. The poison spell will a level 1 poison spell, although it takes time, will kill wizards, max wizards. It doesn't really take that much time. It instantly kills skeletons. Doesn't take much time to kill a witch. Instantly kills archers, barbs, and goblins. So it's going to save a lot of rage from bringing that lightning spell and get to bring an extra heal spell or rage for their liking. So I think a lot of people are going to be switching up their CCs now. Probably going to see more Lava Hounds, Dragons, maybe some Valks are going to make a comeback. They haven't been used for a while. You know, Loons. Loons are a great CC item. Max Poison, and even together with a Max Lightning. Max Poison, Max Lightning still will not kill a Loon Fill CC. So people doing a Cold Blood Shattered, Surgical Hog. They hit max loons in there, it's going to instantly kill their tank golem. Another plus to using a Lava Hound is that a lot of times it'll stop the queen in its tracks and still get stuck on there so long that she's not going to be able to take out all that base that you really wanted her to. Because your tank units, your king, your golems are going to get so far ahead of her that they're not going to have her DPS support to help them out. So when they're gone, she's left with nothing and she's going to be taking hits. And a lot of times when that Lava Hound pops, those pups, if the queen is not high enough, will kill her. Logic did a good time rotating around the base. He kind of misjudged his heal on the top right, hit and had too many lose too many hogs because of that. Alright, now we're going to bring you a hog attack brought to you by Guernsey. I know everybody has, they're probably Hog Master. Well, Guernsey's our Hog Master, so we're just going to see him do some work. Yeah, this Queen sniping out all those defenses. His golem's going in. That was a really poor double job placement by the other enemy. Here's going in. Lightning spell goes. Taking care of the CC. Now it's a matter of time for the king to aggro onto the queen. There he goes. Hops over and takes her out. With high enough heroes and a little bit of planning, you can go spelunking just like Guernsey and take out a key part of a base and still getting in deep enough to kill the queen. King goes down too. I mean, this is bonus points all around. Got a double bomb off the start. Killed both heroes with his shattered part of his go-ho attack. Hogs are cleaning up defenses nicely. Did hit a bomb and a couple spring traps up top, which was slowed the attack, but he didn't even need all his spells. He still got a heal spell left over. That is the key part of sometimes you don't even have to use your second heal spell when you're doing a surgical, if done to the T. Great attack by Guernsey. Clans we face. And thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And tune in for next time.